What is good, y'all? Back here with another video. Hey, man, so Lil Wayne went on Undisputed today. It's crazy because I was planning on watching the Eagles and Cowboys segment for Undisputed, right? Then I seen what First Take did today, so I had to react to that. And then they had Travis Hunter and the college football players on, so I had to just react to that because obviously when you watch First Take song, that's why I like Undisputed better than First Take anyway, no matter what. Fucking even though I love Shannon, obviously, but with the copy. So, but Undisputed blessed with it. So I was gonna watch the segment, but I was like, you know what? Like I don't know, the segment's kind of whack. Like I would rather see what Lil Wayne guys say about the NFC North, and so we're just gonna go ahead and chill and watch this. I don't have many uploads today, so I was like, it's a good day to watch both sports talk, especially after going into the weekend, going into week 2 of the NFL. So let's see.
And by the way, speaking of good morning.
Okay.
You're going to perform that song live tomorrow in Boulder, Colorado.
Where?
On Big Noon Kickoff right here on
Fox. So they got everyone. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Dion
loves both of them, being there in the midst of the greatest story in sports right now.
A blessing. Looking beyond forward to it.
You going to be able to stay for the game?
Of course.
Of course. Colorado State.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk. We'll bring the fellas back and talk about Norvell versus Dion here in a few minutes. But I did catch you the other night on the VMAs, and you lit it up.
Thank you.
And how did it feel to you? You were among legends.
I wasn't gonna watch them, but
what did it feel like on stage?
Nervous as usual. Same way I feel as always. Nervous. Had to open it up. So I just want to make sure I ain't mess up. Hit every beat, make sure you're on point.
You nailed it.
Yeah, that's all I was worried about.
Okay. And then Walk This Way ended it. And it looked like one Taylor Swift in the front row was really into it.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that. But just to be up there with those legends, like that, what? And when I heard literally Skip as I'm up there, and I could hear myself singing Walk This Way. That was unbelievable. So
to even hear it in your own ears.
Myself singing and knowing who I'm up there with, and no one else was saying the Walk This Way part. No one else was singing that part. Yeah, so when I heard it was just me, I was like, okay, so I owned it. Yeah,
you did own it.
Yeah.
So what I love about you that I think people probably don't get, as huge as your persona is on stage, as much as I believe you're.
Let's talk sports. I love Lil Wayne, but
someone like him when
before, and he's saying if he died.
Yeah, we didn't know the severity of the injury at all. We found love in Green Bay.
Find love?
Oh yeah, man. We found love, man.
Speaking of Jordan Love, you have been way ahead of this.
Let's talk about it.
Told me, I don't know, for maybe 2 years, you've said that your sources in Green Bay and you got sources. They say he is for real.
Yeah, I told you, I knew he was for real for the whole time. I knew that was, I didn't think, I just had an opinion that maybe that's why Aaron is not doing the whole relationship thing. I wasn't even looking at him and Brett the way that he was doing it because that's the way it went with him. I just thought it was naturally, any person, naturally you see somebody, any job position, anything, you see someone step in that, and he looks good at it. I'm like, I don't need to be helping you. I'm trying to get better at me so you don't take my position.
They let Aaron go for a reason because they thought this young man was ready.
Yeah.
And as I watched him at Chicago the other day, I told you, I think I texted you, I got goosebumps watching him because
pretty good,
there
man.
was some serious pressure.
He did text me that,
where I'm sitting back saying, he's owning that stage like you own the VMA stage.
Threw for 245.
Yeah.
Aaron threw for more than 245 twice last season.
Ooh, you got stats. I like that.
Damn.
For only about 11 yards over within those two games. I think he threw for like 255 once and probably
Okay.
246.
So what did you see Sunday? How did it hit you? How did he carry himself? How did he comport himself? What did it feel like?
It felt right.
Yeah.
It felt right. I think that's, words are meaningful. I think that's the perfect word for it. Instead of using the word perfect, it felt right. Yeah.
And you told me before the season started, you don't have like through the roof expectations. I mean, would you like to make the play? Would you like to win the division, which is very winnable? Sure you would.
After watching Minnesota last night, After watching Minnesota last night, I think all we got to worry about is Detroit. Everybody high on Detroit. That's cool. And I think they got another team in the division. I'm not sure if they still
we still own them, right?
Yeah, we ain't tripping up there. So
So is it realistic to think you can win the division with Jordan Love in his first year starting?
It's beyond realistic
Okay.
because everyone knows our division. First of all, I mean, you know, it's like the
I think they can win it, but it depends
old
what the
NFC
Lions.
Central. You know, I think it's the NFC South
It'll
now.
be close, and then the Aaron Jones if he
It's
plays.
winnable.
Oh no,
Any team
Aaron
can
Jones
win it
gonna
if
play.
we lose, and I think we good.
Project if he
I mean, Jared Goff,
not looking like he's gonna play.
I mean, he's not bad, but
not bad at all.
can Jordan Love be as good as Jared Goff has ever been?
You mean can Jared Goff?
Okay,
be
other
as
way
good as-
around.
as
Okay, I'll
Jordan
take that.
Love will be.
All right. So your confidence is growing leaps
Still
and
no
bounds.
news.
Yeah. We top
Hopkins and
10
Aaron Jones.
QBR in the league.
I know. You know, you got stats.
I know you like
did your
QBR. I know
homework.
you
I
like
love
QBR.
QBR. You know that. You, I
70.1.
QBR to
Fourth quarter,
death.
man.
It's 70.1.
Before that, he had
And
nine.
70.1.
70.1.
That'll work.
He in 6.
I know it's early,
Yeah.
but
I know you like QBR.
okay. You
right.
trust your. Well, I
Yeah.
to them as the cowgirl.
You know, he gave them so much, and within that little bit of time,
He did.
I think they all out there feel, defense and all, coaches and all, feel like they got to give back something.
So Lil Wayne just
Rodgers?
predicted right here on Undisputed that the New York Jets without Aaron Rodgers are going to beat my Dallas Cowboys at Dallas. So the
Tripping.
hex will continue,
Tripping.
the Aaron Rodgers hex, except there's no Aaron Rodgers. So I don't hugely disagree. I just made the case to these two.
Yeah.
And again, Michael guaranteed victory, which
I saw
horrifies me because you know how that always turns
I know,
out.
I saw that.
But I lean in your direction only because
Guaranteed victory?
I told you
Not
about
like
Christine
that,
Anderson.
buddy.
She was in the locker room. We had her on the show the day after.
I
I heard you say she said it was jubilation. It wasn't
Jubilation, but it
what you
wasn't
expected.
deflation.
Exactly.
But again, and it's no offense to Aaron, obviously
course.
they were all crushed that they lost
Yeah,
him.
but and they won in a dramatic way. So
They walked it off with a rookie undrafted
Sheesh.
free
All right, man. Let me know your thoughts.